What's up? How y'all doing?
All right, Jaleel, how are you?
Good, good.
What's it for Jaleel? What are your impressions of this running backs room, adding some fresh blood? Just what do you think this group could do that maybe you couldn't accomplish here?
I think it's great. I think it's really good. JK has been doing a great job, being a leader and also just, he's great, really great football player. RJ is doing an awesome job. He's a great football player. He's going to be great. And, we already have the guys that's in the room, and me, Audric, Blake, TB, and also Mike Burton. So it'll be a great year.
Sean has been helping us, really develop it's kind of the past couple of years, and that's been, an emphasis. How have you kind of seen that progression for you as a catcher, as a pro?
Yeah, I think that's something I've been working on in off season. And just trying to find the right spots, and be where they want me to be at in the pass game, and also with in protection, cleaning my eyes up, and now I feel great. I feel like I can get out fast because I see there's not a pressure coming. And I also can beat somebody to the spot when there's a pressure coming. So I just feel great, and also my routes feel awesome as well. And I love that Coach Payton is taking pride in it as well and telling me the right things to do in the pass game. So it's great.
Sean, Jaleel just talked about Joker School that you've been in for a couple of years. Evan Ingram, the newest student in that school. Your advice to Evan Ingram in terms of being able to do a little bit of everything that Sean asked for you in this offense?
Man, Evan. Let me start by saying this. Evan, he's a really hard worker. You could tell how focused he is. He's here early. He's out at practice early. Evan he's going to be great. He's going to be great, and you could tell that he takes coaching well. And that role is a big role to step into. And I think he's going to be great because of his focus, his energy, his fire, his determination, how smart he is, and he's a great route runner as well. So he'll be just fine.
Jaleel, I think Evan said he prides himself to being the earliest guy in, and here he's not. So do you still title? You still?
Yeah, I try to be. Yeah, but no, I just get here when I get here, and Evan, I do see him. I see him walking in, and it's unbelievable. How hard he works, and and to be a vet that he is, and he's still working like it's day one, like he's a rook. So, shout out to him, and he's going to be great here for us, and I'm excited that we got him here.
Jaleel, now that you're in your third year, you had a time machine, went back and got to talk to the version of yourself going into your first year. What would you tell that guy about what was ahead and how to handle it?
I would just say, keep my head down, and just do whatever this team needs, to help me, to help this team win. That's what I would tell myself, and I think that I've been trying to do that, and that's all I've been focused on. How can I, when I am in the game, how can I help this team win? And that's my focus.
When you studied your film last year, what did you take from it that you need to work on in the offseason?
I would definitely say, after contact, being able to break tackles, being able to break more explosive runs, as well. I felt like I got better from year one to year two in pass protection, and cleaning up my eyes. But now it's just like, how can I be explosive in this offense? And that's what I think I need to get better at, and that's what I've been working to do.
So what are the keys? Like, what can you do to get better after contact?
I think. I've been in the weight room. I didn't take no time off this off season. I've been in the weight room, and I left my, my girl, we're having a baby and stuff like that. I actually had to go to Arizona and train, shout out to her. But, just stuff like that, just staying in the weight room, staying locked in, and, that's what I've been, focusing on.
So where are you at now weight-wise?
I'm sorry?
So where are you at now weight-wise?
I'm at like 199, somewhere around there.
Jaleel, with you guys adding JK this offseason, is there anything with him being a vet in the league from year guys, anything specific you're starting to learn from him in these first couple weeks?
I think JK, his fire and determination is unbelievable. I think that like when he get out there, he's in a total different mode. I think that's what I love about JK. He's in a total different mode when he's out there. Everybody can learn from that because he, as soon as he touched the field, it's like he snaps into a different guy. And I'm excited to have him alongside and play with him. And he's great. He's going to be great.
How challenging is it to carve out a role?
I think that I'm just gonna do what I can do every time I get in and into the game. That's all I'm focused on. And also learn from these guys. All of these guys in our running back room, is going to be great. I could tell you that somehow in some way. And so I'm learning from these guys as well, competing, and it's been great.
You guys have said it feel like there's more commitment than any kind of outside zone team. Have you sensed that so far?
I think that that's something that we took pride in working on, and stuff like that in off season, and we're gonna keep working on it.
We know boy or girl, and when
Oh yeah, we're a little girl, and she's due in 2.5 weeks. So we'll see. And like I said, shout out to my fiance. She's been doing an amazing job, and I'm very thankful for her, and I'm working hard for them.
At 199, do you feel like your speed is the same as it always has been?
Oh, yeah. I feel like I got faster. I feel like I got stronger, and I feel like I'm able to make those cuts, and it's more efficient, and it's like a stronger cut, and it's more explosive. So, I feel great.